So let's say, for example, that you're in a live situation and you have multiple bands which you're trying to do sound checks for. Now, you don't want to go in and move things around and maybe name tracks and all this different stuff just to lose it when the next band comes up and you have to reconfigure all the inputs and names and faders and fat channel and all that stuff. So what you need to do is click on scenes, and you have all these locations that you can use to store your projects and your scene names, okay? So let's just say, for example, that we're going to call that gig the Saturday night gig or something. So we're going to hit store. We're going to say Saturday night. And now you have all these scenes that you can save for that current project. So in the first scene, we're going to hit store, and we're going to call it Mongoose because that's the name of the band. I have no idea why, but let's just go with it. Okay. The next band is going to be called Heyday. All right. And then the third band of the night is going to be called Feedback Roses. Now, what we can do is we can go to Mongoose and we can choose reset. All right, so check this out. So it took all the faders, all the channel names, all the fat channel settings, and it reset everything. Okay, so now I can go in. Let's say I'm going to build a mix here. Just for example, there's my mix. I can change any kind of fat channel processing. I can turn that on. I can change the EQ, bring that up and down, whatever I want. All right. We're going to go back to scenes. And now for Mongoose, we're going to hit store. And now it's going to save it. Now we're going to move on to Heyday, and we're going to hit recall. And we're going to reset all those settings. Okay, and we're going to hit store for that. And let's go ahead and reset the feedback just to make sure. Hit store. All right, cool. Now going back to Heyday, let's build a mix for that band. Okay, maybe they have some, aux sends being set up. Maybe they have some reverb on some certain channels. So now for this setting right here, I'm going to hit store and it's going to save that. Let's go to Feedback Roses and we're going to recall. All right, so it reset all the faders, all the names. And it's a lot easier to name things if you're actually in the universal control on a computer. Trying to select something and hitting the toggle wheel up there and clicking on that and renaming it to whatever it is. Maybe it's kick. That's all well and good, but sometimes it's easier just to type it out on the screen. So the last band, Feedback Roses, we're going to build a mix for that. We're going to add some reverb. And we're going to add some delay to a few of those tracks. And then we're going to go to scenes and we're going to hit store. All right, so everyone sounds great. They walk off the stage and now they're coming back. And the first band up is Mongoose. So we're going to recall the Mongoose mix and you can see all the faders moving and they play their hour set. And now it's time to move on to Heyday. We're going to recall that. All the faders move. We have all the reverb sends going. No delay on that one. Okay. Now we're back on to Feedback Roses. And they're going to end the night with a banging set full of 10 songs that just rock your face. So that is in a nutshell why and how you would want to create some scenes for your board. And you can use this once again in a live situation, or let's say you're in a studio. And if you've been watching my previous videos in this series, then you know that I mix a song using the Presonus Studiolive. So let's go ahead and call up the sugar mix, which is our project. And for the final mix, we're going to hit recall. And check this out. All right, so there's the faders for my mix. There's all the names that I had. Okay, and there's my reverb sends. And I had a little bit of delay on the vocal. But there you go, guys. I can now get back to my mix. I can tweak the mix however I want. Then I can always go back into scenes. And let's just say, for example, that I wanted these faders down just a little bit. Okay. I'm going to go to empty location. I'm going to hit store. And I'm going to say sugar tweak. Okay, and now it's saved. So if I go back to final mix and hit recall, you can see those faders move back up. But I want to go back to sugar tweak, recall, and the faders move back down. So this is a very quick and easy way to have multiple different instances of your mix and recall them back and forth however you want. So thanks guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe down below and click that bell. And in the meantime, I'm Dr. Mcfarland. I will see you in the next video. Keep rocking.